Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I am in a really tricky situation. I am babysitter number 2 with my husband. And I just received a call today in the morning, actually. My brother and my mom asking me to borrow my brother lend my brother $3,000. But my mom know about the snowball and
For what?
For what? For his business.
Oh.
Because he needs to pay stuff for his business.
Why doesn't she lend him the $3,000?
Because she doesn't have the money. And
Neither do you. You're broken in debt.
I was going to say, it's the same answer.
Exactly. But this is the catch. I talk to my mom sometimes, telling her, we save money for the kids, right? So the kids have money. So her idea was to take the money from the kids' savings account to give my brother the $3,000.
She has a lot of ideas about what you should do with your money. Why do you?
Correct.
Do you feel like you're in some way you have to listen to what she's asking you to do?
I mean, my brother helped me when me and my husband were in really tough situation at the beginning of our marriage.
How do you help? How do you help you?
I mean, sometimes buying our kids stuff. If they need it without asking, and he was like, okay, I can do it, or
that was not $3,000.
No, not $3,000.
That was $100.
But I'm kind of like that, or $50 here, $50 there.
What is your what's your cultural background? What's this accent?
Well, I'm from Ecuador.
Okay, and your mom and brother are in Ecuador.
No, they live here, but yeah, they're Ecuadorian too, of course, and they live here right now. Most of my family live in the United States right now.
Your brother, is he single, or does he have family and kids?
And he is single, and he does have a kid back in Ecuador.
Okay.
He has a business that he did not open. This is how.
Can you tell me more about? Can you tell me more about? Did your brother come to you and you said, "Sorry, I can't help you"? Then he went to your mom, and then your mom. Tell me how that happened.
I received a call today in the morning that my brother asked my mom, and then the call came from my mom.
Okay,
so he was listening because she knew about my kid's savings account. So her idea was.
Yeah. Okay. So listen. There's two possible answers. Okay.
Hey, sorry for the interruption. This is important. No one likes to think about dying, but one day your family will have to deal with everything you leave behind. So the question is, will it be easy or a total nightmare? That's where Knockbox comes in. Knockbox is a kit with 15 categories and clear instructions that give your family an organized plan, so they're not sifting through old paperwork and guessing passwords and dealing with lawyers. So leave your family memories instead of a mess. Grab your Knockbox kit today at knockbox.com/Ramsey for the best discount available. That's knockbox.com/Ramsey.
There's two possible answers, okay? In your culture, it is more normal for you to share with extended family than it is in an Anglo family. Okay? In my culture, the answer is a hard no, and instantaneously, and you're weird for even asking. Okay?
Correct.
But in your culture, this is not quite as weird. Am I correct in saying that?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Because I got to tell you, in my world, when grandma asks for the kids' money for the brother, that means grandma needs to be smacked in my world, okay? No, you're not getting my dadgum kid's money for the brother's business because he's running business poorly. No, thank you. That's the world I'm in, but that's a little different world than you're in, and so we have to answer the question thoughtfully because there is a cultural difference. Is that fair?
Correct.
Okay.
But
I still think the answer is a hard no.
I do too, because I think all of us get to choose the things culturally that we continue on with, or the things that we go, hey, I know everybody did it that way, that's just not for me, or I'm not going to go with that moving forward. I think you can do that in a way that's not disrespectful, but it's just a change.
Yeah, one of the reasons I worked my butt off is so I would never be a burden to my kids. But in some cultures, it's normal for you to be a burden to your kids when you get old. It's expected. and you're paying honor when grandpa moves in and because grandpa has no money because grandpa didn't take care of himself. That's a normal thing in some areas. It is not normal in an Anglo-Saxon, African-American United States culture. Okay. And even, but again, a Hispanic culture, that's going to have a tendency to go that way. I learned some of these things the hard way as we've tried to help folks in different communities, and I stepped in it because I didn't know there was a cultural difference. So I'm trying to acknowledge that, but still tell you the answer is no. No, Mom.
Yeah.
I am not comfortable with my children's money going to my brother. That makes me uncomfortable. And it really kind of makes me uncomfortable that you would even ask.
What's the implication of you saying that, Andrea, to your mom and to your brother? What'll happen next?
Well, they actually live together, so they're really close. And I know my brother doesn't know about my savings. It should have been my mom's idea because that's not something that I just speak
I think this is all on your mom.
But
and I think your mom has a lesson to learn here that your household is separate.
And when you tell them no, are you feeling like, hey, they're never going to talk to me again, or I'm not going to be invited to, family dinner? Like, is there a consequence to you saying no that you can foresee?
Yes.
And what is that?
Especially from my brother's side. He's more like resentful. He's that type of person that if you tell him something that he doesn't like, that is why I haven't even approached about his business in this poorly way that you guys said that he is managing it. It's because then he's not going to talk to me. So I'd rather just be, on the side and
I don't. If you don't want to interfere in him doing his business poorly, that's fine. But when you tell your mom no, Jade's asking, Mom, no, I think we're going to keep our kids' money with our kids. What does she do? Hello? Did you drop your phone?
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah. Hello?
Yep.
Did you hear me?
Hello?
Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard your question.
What's the answer?
The answer is but he can pay you interest. Or
No. What is she going to do to you
the
when you
answer
say
is no to your mother. Then what is she going to do? No is a complete sentence.
Yes. She will try to talk to me like a way into it.
Yeah. And so the answer is still, Mom, I love you. I love him. That's not in question. But this money set aside for my children. And the answer is going to be no matter how long we talk. So let's not talk long because it's going to aggravate you, Mom.
And what I'm trying to show to you, Andrea, is there's not really there's no consequence here other than adults choosing how they're going to behave next. And if your brother chooses to give you the cold shoulder, that's not something you can control. All you can control is your response in this, and you can stand by it, and your mom can have an attitude for a while, but that's about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get to keep your peace.
Exactly. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.